Hello, it's me James and welcome back to the channel. Today we are back in the woods and I've got another product to share with you guys. I'm super excited about this product. Again, it is a brand new product from Aldi. It's an Adventure Ridge product. So in Aldi, it's normally a supermarket. However, we do have the famous center aisle where sometimes they have different products, and at the minute they've got a bunch of camping stuff in. So yeah, I thought I'd get a few bits and make these videos. This product, like I said, I'm really excited for. Let me show you what it is. So the product we're looking at today is an Adventure Tarp. So this is a tarp shelter. This comes with the pegs, the posts, or poles should I say, and of course it comes with the tarp as well. I have opened this a couple times before. I've just had no luck on this video. Just it went down the pan a few times, but now we're here, we're in the forest, we found a nice spot. Let's set this up to show you guys what we're working with. Oh yeah, before I get on any further into the video, I paid $19.99 for this. So straight off the bat, I think it's a great price. My other tarp, just the tarp on its own without the poles or the pegs, that cost me £16. It's a little bit bigger than this tarp, although this is in a nice shape. Let me read the tag to show you what we're working with, and then we'll have a look at see the items themselves. So on the tag it says Adventure Tarp, ideal for camping, sunshade, rain, shelter, multiple setup options, easy to set up due to the tarpsoid shape. Include 2 poles, height approximately 200 centimeters, 6 pegs and 6 ropes. Apparently this is waterproof, lightweight, and it shows some dimensions. Apparently it only weighs 1.6 kilogram. Now again, the weight itself is actually pretty good. The one downside I would say is the length of the bag. Now that is due to the poles. I'll show you a little bit of a way we can set this up smaller. Unfortunately there's nothing we can do about the poles. The poles are just, you know, there and making it longer. But yeah, pretty nice. Let's open the bag and see exactly what we get. Let's open this thing up. So first of all, it comes in this nice bag. It's got these straps attached to it, so the pack away is nice and easy to get everything together. And yeah, it comes in this little bag. The bag itself is pretty nice to keep everything together. It's a little bit wet today, so we might get a little bit damp. It doesn't matter. So we've got the tarp, which can be set up a lot smaller, as you can see here. We've got some instructions. Now these instructions are quite good. They show you a different few tarp setups, as you can see here. Pretty nice. So I'll probably work through some of those at some point. We've got all the poles. Now today I'm only going to be using 3 each side. You could use 4. So for example, I'm going to put these in like this. They're really easy to connect. You can see the connection is simply just a pushing connection like this. And like I said, I'm only going to be using 3 today because 4's a little bit tall, and I kind of want to make it a little bit lower to the ground. So let's get this pole set up. We're going to have a spike at the end and make sure we've got the kind of grippy bit for the floor. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. So there's both of those poles set up. I'm going to put these 2 back in the bag. We also get included, these are the ropes. These are more like compression straps, but they're really good to get a nice tight fixing onto the tarp itself. So we get 6 of those, and we also get 6 of these fairly strong pegs. So pretty nice. Yeah, like I said, they are fairly strong. They feel like a little bit thicker than normal pegs. Pretty nice. First job that we need to do is stretch the tarp out. So before I stretch it out, the colour of the tarp itself is not that bad, as you can see. The inside is kind of like a metallic chrome colour. I think maybe that's something to do with keeping in heat. I'm not really sure. Now, as far as these straps go, what I'm going to do is pull them all the way down, so we've got the smallest bit. I'm just going to have this much poking into the ground. The rest of it is excess, and it's really easy to attach these to the tarp. I'll give you a close-up now. Now, as far as attaching it to the tarp, super easy. We've got 2 loops. One of them, we're just going to grab and place this thing through. give it a little bit of a pull, and now that should be on nicely. What I'm also going to do whilst I'm here, I'm going to go around and peg up as I add them in. There's going to be 6 of those in total, so for all 4 corners and the middles as well. The only ones I'm not going to be pegging in is the middles, so I'm just going to make sure I've got that pegged in at a nice 45-degree angle at a nice area. That should be alright just there. And like I said, I'm going to go around doing all 4 corners now. Right, so all of these are now pegged in at the corners, apart from the middle 2. So now I should be able to put in the poles and start erecting the shelter itself. Now as well, what you could do is just peg in the corners instead of using the ropes on the corners. However, for the purpose of this video, I wanted to show you the actual items we get in the top. So let's get the poles on. Again, we may have to do adjustments to each of the sides as we go, but you will see that. So let me just adjust this so it's a little bit higher. Should be alright. Let's do this. We've got the first pole. Now because these have got 2 loops, it makes it nice and easy. Put one of the loops in there. And like I said, we may have to adjust these. So you can see it's very tight. So all we're going to do is use the compression straps to give us a little bit more length. And let us put up this pole like that. Nice and easy. And then we're going to get this one in as well. Nice. Once you've done that, you can obviously tighten these back up, but I'll do that when we've got the second pole in. So let's move around the back. Let's get pole number 2 in. Definitely going to need some adjustment. Now remember, when you adjust these, it might move the front pole, so be very quick. Also want to make sure this is plugged in again. Oh, pole's come unclipped. That's okay. Sort that out. And now that's up, we can peg it in and make some adjustments to square it up. Now, as you can see, we've got a little bit of a droopy bit. So what we're going to do is just adjust everything, make it nice and tight, get rid of this droop. When it's windy though, it's not so droopy, but yeah, we want to get rid of that anyway. Let's do it. So I just tightened it up a little bit, made it loads better. This pole at the front is leaning a little bit, but for what it's worth, I think it's alright. So here we are. This is the 1999 Adventure Tarp setup. Like I said, you could definitely do it a lot better. So for example, this side, see how far away from the ground it is? Yeah, you could definitely move these pegs closer to make it somewhat more of a, you know, A-frame. Still an A-frame now, but it could be a lot closer in. In fact, I'm going to do that right now. So I just adjusted, and you can see how much better it is. Way better. I am really impressed at how easy this is to adjust. So if you wasn't to put these on, it'd be a little bit harder to adjust. So bear that in mind. These do come in handy. Although, like I said, you could literally go straight into these bits. Again, really easy to adjust. It looks really, really good now. Inside, let's have a little look. Very spacious. Of course, this is going to be keeping in heat because of the metallic colour, I believe. You got more than enough room for a couple of people, or maybe just one comfortably. But yeah, overall, really nice. Remember, with these, you don't want to leave them around like this. If you do have them on, you want to kind of, you know, put them down nicely in a pile. Maybe even wrap them up. Probably wrap them up is going to be better because, yeah, I've already tripped over one of these once, so it's kind of annoying. But very good. I am very impressed for $19.99. What do you guys think for $19.99? Remember, this is just one of many different styles we can actually make. Definitely adequate for camping, I would say. And if you're just trying to get into tarp camping, I would say for a starter tarp, if you don't want to use sticks or twigs out of the forest, this is actually really good for the price. $19.99. Shame about the length of the poles and the overall colour. But I mean, I'm pretty sure we could camouflage it up. I'm pretty impressed with that. Pretty impressed indeed. And now we've set it up, we've got to pack it away again. For the record, I think this is going to be really easy to pack away. I'm just going to unplug the pegs, and then hopefully it will just kind of fall over and we can get everything back into this bag. I'm going to try and pack it away small without the poles first, just to show you that we could potentially make it even smaller than this bag. So let's do this. Well, it fell over. Straps and poles collected, just got to tie these up and put these in the bag. So I was going to tidy up these really neatly, but I'm simply just going to wrap them around my hand like this. Should be good for next time. And of course I've got to do that to all 6 of them, and then when they're like this, they can just, you know, go in the bag. I've got the last compression strap done. I'm going to put that in the bag. I'm also in the same section, because there's like a little pocket in there, don't know if you can see that. I'm going to put the pegs. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I'm going to try and pack it up small. I'm going to take the pegs out, poles out for now, but I will take down the poles like this. Now it's basically ready to pack away. I'm just going to fold that up really, really small, and you can see me do that. Right, I managed to get this really small. It could go even smaller and a lot neater as well. But my idea is just to show you that you can get it smaller than that bag. Originally it did come the size of that bag. So you could literally fold that up and squeeze that into your backpack, which is quite good. But I'm just going to have it like that, put it back in the bag as is. Should be good to go. Well, first of all, actually, let me show you how small we can get this without the poles. So technically speaking, without the poles, you could get it very, very small. Look, that's just in my hand. Probably even smaller. That was just a very quick attempt at getting it small. But like I said, we do have the poles, which I'm just going to put in there, because I do need somewhere to put the poles. I can feel some kind of bug on my head. Oh, it's a fly. Let's get the poles in, and there we go. All we have to do now is go like this. What I'm going to do actually is turn the pegs around, because give me a little bit more folding room. And then all we have to do is this, which can go around each side. It's a little bit difficult because I was standing up doing that, but it's alright. I wanted to show you guys. And lastly, we have this one. So we just get this strap here and wrap that round. There we go. Get away, fly. And that is the Adventure Ridge 1999 Aldi camping tarp. I am very impressed with this product. The only downside, another downside apart from the colour, let me show you very quickly. So as you can see, this is my backpack, and it basically it's very close to fitting in, but it just doesn't. It just sticks out, which is kind of a downside. If it was a tiny bit smaller, I mean, you could get it in, but it just sticks up like that. And you've got to have basically an empty pack. To be fair, I've never actually got it in like that, so I'm quite impressed. Yeah, it's actually in my pack. If you had anything else, I don't think you'd be able to get it closed though. So there we go. The Adventure Tarp, 1999. Let me know what you guys think about the Aldi Adventure Tarp for 1999. I'll put the link in the description below, and if I find any good products like this, I will continue to let you know about them. I'll catch you guys on the next one.